Hello, Matujimir. I'm Yasa Hornbilltv. NSCN member collective leadership are edge rising prakushi ki Nagaland Gaungpura Federation do pro-Indian ase aro taekwondo naga cause nimide kara kuria nohoi kushi. Ja kali March 20 Dimapur Nagaland GP Federation Peace Committee pra CSOs ka logode miligina naga political issue opode consultative meeting loigina framework agreement aro agreed position do merge krigina common draft puna bole government of India logode urge kuribule faisla lo apor NSCN pra aji taika naga stand junai dishe IB details sab.
We have a problem to be settled with the government of India. And talk to already signed, framework agreement is already signed, and the solution has to be on that basis. We cannot take any solution apart from that. Of course, unity among the Nagas, reconciliation among the Nagas is the lookout of the Naga themselves. But we cannot talk about the solution among the Nagas. It has to be between the Naga representative and the government of India. So Naga GP Federation, it is pro-Indian. It's a pro-Indian. It does not advocate for the cause of the Nagas. Initially, we trusted in this organization, but they have deviated their principle from the Naga issue. So I think it is not necessary. They may say this and that, but that is not the final. That is their opinion, not the opinion of the Naga people. Naga people has given their mandate to solve the problem with the government of India. So there has to be government of India and NSN that represent the Naga people. Of course, we say we are all Nagas. Nagas in different camps will unite. There's no problem. But the fact is that we are issue-based people. Our fighting with the Indian is also issue-based. Our negotiation is also issue-based. And solution has to be issue-based. If it is not issue-based, then that will be the repetition of the same mistake. So-called 16-point agreement, or we say 16-point memorandum, that is not issue-based. That betrayed the issue. So Naga people rejected the so-called 16-point agreement. And then another attempt was made by the government of India and arrived at Shillong Accord. That is not issue-based. So Naga people rejected. And then since 25, now it is running 50 years. We have been fighting with the Indian army and then all, say, forces of all hue who are against us, and we have been fighting with them. And then finally, government of India and Naga National Sources Council, Nagaland, have arrived at the framework agreement. And then solution will be based on that. But we invite our brothers here and there, they can join forces with the, say, agreement, but that agreement has to be issue-based, not Indian constitution or not that constitution. Say, Naga GP Federation, they are not mandated by the Naga people. They are the brainchild of the government of India. We all know that. They are in the payroll. They cannot advocate the cause of the Naga people. And there may be some sections of faction here and there, but they don't represent the issue. But we, NSN, after the fall of NNC, NSN was mandated by the Naga Nation Ho, and we have been upholding this banner, this truth, till date. We have never ever betrayed the cause. No? So government of India understand that. At some point of time, these those who negotiate with us, government representatives who negotiate with us, say that these factions are our brainchild. Say, we will settle the issue with NSN under the leadership of Isaac Moiwa only. The rest, they say that who these people are, they say that some say that they are our brainchild. If we have settled the issue here, then they will join forces with you. If they defy, they will face the consequences. That is their language, see. No? And then we say, our leaders say, you can negotiate with the NNC. We will not enter into any agreement under Indian Constitution. If you want to talk with these people, you go ahead. If you want to talk with NNC, you go ahead. So they say that we will never talk with NNC. Why? Because they have signed the Shillong Accord. That is their answer. No? So it is clear we are principle-based. Naga people are principle-based. Revolution is also principle-based. Negotiation is also principle-based. And then solution has to be principle-based solution. That's all.
So there's no question of merging of the agreed position and the framework agreement.
We don't know.
By the civil
That though we don't know, that may be their opinion. Their opinion should be contributed to the framework agreement that is officially entered between the community and NSN in the eye of the whole world. So NSN stand by that. And then Indian representative keeps saying that we'll stand by that framework agreement. And we say that our brothers here and there, we welcome our brothers. We will unite it in the line of principle, not in the line of Shillong Accord, not in the line of 16-point agreement, not in the line of any agreement that betrays the principle. Because we are principle-based. We are mandated by the principle. Go on fighting in the line of the principle. Bring solution in the line of principle. That's all. That is our assigned duty. We cannot say be beside the point. We are always bound by the decision of the Naga people. That's all.
Sir, in regard with yesterday meeting, some of the speaker has alleged the government that like we do political solution to delay uri la thagidakala do ito apnian la government right that take this as a nagwase to ito la boda niki jasa sir.
The same question was raised by ministers when we talked with a group of ministers led by Chief Minister. So we say there is no delay solution. There is no early solution. Solution has to be principle-based. If Indian is prepared to solve the problem on the basis of Naga principle, then it can be done within a minute, within a days also. But if it is not principle-based, then it will take years and years, even decades also. We may bring another Shillong Accord, but our people will not accept. No? So it is issue-based. Naga politics is issue-based politics. We cannot murder the Naga issue. Our future, our culture, our history, our land, everything is in there in our issue. We cannot betray the issue. We cannot murder the issue for the sake of, short-term policy or short-term peace.
Sir, when we talk about Naga solution and Naga unity, do you feel that solution can be achieved after Nagas unite, or Nagas will be united after achieving solution?
What comes first? That has to be understood. What comes first? Unity or solution? No? Unity should be in the line of principle. I have already pointed out. Solution has to be in the line of principle. But they say that unity first. Today also, UNPO representative say that unity first, solution next. That is nonsense. Solution is the rallying point. Unity will never unite in the line of Indian Constitution. Will never unite in the line of Burmese Constitution. Will unite only in the line of Naga Constitution. So, unity, we are for unity. We are for unity. We love our brothers here and there. But that should be on correct basis. Correct basis. Our politics is principle-based, as I have pointed out. Unity should be principle-based. Reconciliation should be principle-based. We will never reconcile in the line of Indian Constitution.
Ita khata break luwa sai thagibe.
Itu video de ami khan janibo kinaga ami khan laga diet pra tel do komti kuribo. Moina de tel kina time de komti aro kiman tel lage iman hi kinibi. Itu bra apuni tel khato monitor koribole paribo. Subji paka time de tel do bottle bra nohi kena hodai ekta chamos pra nap kuri kena dalibi. Gao ge bar rakhibo karone kisim tel cholai thakibi. Tel ke bar gorom nakribi aro ekbar tel ke cholai dishe kule itu tel do aro pakabo karone na cholabi. Butter aro ghee nishna khan komti aro lagya amount hi cholabi. Itu video de apni khan janishe ke kinaga nijor laga diet pra tel laga istimal komti kuribo. Ahibi aro dubara janibo ke aji ki sikishe. Moina de tel kina time de komti aro kiman tel lage iman hi kinibi. Itu bara apni tel khado monitor kuribole paribo. Subji paka time de tel do bottle bra nohi kina hodai ekta chamos pra nap kuri kina dalibi. Gao ke bar rakhibo karone kisim tel cholai thakibi. Tel ke bar gorom nakribi aro ekbar tel ke cholai dishikule idu tel do aro pakobo karone na cholabi. Butter aro ghee nishna khan to komti aro lagya amount hi cholabi.
जन जन का रखे ध्यान टीबी मुक्त भारत अभियान
इटू कैंपेन लगा खोल दो टीबी लोड स्टिग्मा थकागन हटाबी देश के टीबी फ्री बनाई दिबी टीबी पेशेंट्स का लगाओ सोर जाबरा ही टीबी फिलाई होले पारे होले भी रेगुलर ट्रीटमेंट शुरू हुआ लोदे बीमार फिलाई थका दो रुकाबले पारे इदु ओबोडी खाली हैंडशेक गुरिया नहोले भी पेशेंट्स का लोदे थका परा टीबी ना फिलाई भावना गुरी सभी टीबी थुरिया और ट्रीटमेंट आसान से गुले की निमिदे फुई नहोले भी डिस्क्रिमिनेट करे सरम ना करिबी फुई ना खाबी टीबी निमिदे टेस्ट करि लबी जोडी टीबी सिम्पटम्स तुरिशे गुले जल्दी सबसे असर प्राइवेट नहोले भी गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल नहोले भी आयुष्मान आरोग्य मंदिर मनुखनगे दु जानकारी पहुंचाइना आहिबी टीबी हटाई दिबो
हमें इन मरीजों को ज्यादा से ज्यादा जागरूक करने पर भी उतना ही ध्यान देना होगा
Today we reaffirm our commitment to end this deadly disease by implementing bold, community-driven and patient-centric solutions.
When the Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi gave a clarion call to end TB by 2025.
डाउनलोड करें टीबी आरोग्य साथी ऐप
स्वास्थ्य एवं परिवार कल्याण मंत्रालय द्वारा जनहित में जारी।
Welcome back. Boka district thagya Roland Primary Health Center laga nutun building aji March 21st Health and Family Welfare Directorate laga Principal Director Dr. A Mutsuthang Patanpra inaugurate kudishe. Ito Homoy National Health Mission laga Mission Director Dr. Aku Sorepi thagishe. Dr. Patanpra community ke etu building nijor laga nishna bhabna kurigina medical staff kan ye bhal health service dibule madad kurobole koishe. Ito Homoy agire MLA thagya aru PJP laga National Spokesperson Monomoki Konprabi etu building banade active role बुकिया निमिरे मेडिकल डिपार्टमेंट के थैंक्स जुनाइशी और ताई जुनाइशी के एलोथियरिस क्रिश्चियन सोसाइटी प्रा भी मदद दिया कुशे NHM मिशन डायरेक्टर डॉक्टर आकु सोरे प्रा कुशे के टू बिल्डिंग बना प्रा हेल्थ सेक्टर निमिरे डांगोर माइलस्टोन आसे और स्टेक होल्डर्स कान मिलीगिना काम कुरिया लगा टेस्टमेंट एकता आसे इवन द HCMC एलोथियरिस क्रिश्चियन सोसाइटी चेयरमैन Ensan Kikon, Ralan Hoho Chairman Samuel Uvong, or Ralan STO Civil Zentungo Muli, Prabi Kotakushim. Aro Kata break lubo, thank you.
सोनाक्षी मसाला कहाँ है? यार उधर सब जगह देख लिया मुझे मिल नहीं
खामोश
खामोश चुप
अब देखा
एवरीडे मसाले
आओ बनाते हैं मसालेदार छोले
छोले
हर रोज के करी में एवरीडे मसाले
साफ मसाले खुशबू और प्योर जांच टेस्ट से भर दे हर जुबान पे स्वाद
एवरीडे मसाले, देश का स्वाद।
Itu video de ami khan janibo kinaka ami khan laga diet pra tel do komti kuribo moina de tel kina time de komti aro kiman tel lage iman hi kinibi itu bra apuni tel kha to monitor kuribole paribo subji paka time de tel do bottle bra nohi kina hodai ekta chamos pra nap kuri kina dalibi gao ge bar rakhibo khorone kisim kisim tel cholai thakibi tel ke bar bar gorom nakribi aro ekbar tel ke cholai dise kule itu tel do aro pakabo khorone na cholabi butter aro ghee nishna khan komti aro lagya amount hi cholabi itu video de apni khan janishe ke kinaga nijor laga diet pra tel laga istemal komti kuribo ahibi aro dubara janibo ke aji ki sikishe moina de tel kina time de komti aro kiman tel lage iman hi kinibi itu bara apni tel khado monitor kuribole paribo subji paka time de tel do bottle bra nohikina hodai ekta chamos pra nap kurikina dalibi gao ke bar rakhibo karone kisim kisim tel cholai thakibi tel ke bar gorom nakribi aro ekbar tel ke cholai dishikule idu tel do aro pakobo khorne na cholabi butter aro ghee nishna khan to komti aro lagya amount hi cholabi
Welcome back. NSCNIM Naga President Q Tukupra Aji 46 Republic Day speech de kushiki Naga political solution diri Korea NSCNIM ke badnaam Korea do thik nai kindu hosa do Naga solution diri Korea do India laga hat de ase kushi President Tuku kushiki India do NNPG saga agreed position noigina Nagas kange confuse kurobule Korea ase kushi Aji 46 Republic Day laga occasion de Yampang massacre Matikri massacre Oina massacre Mukokchung massacre aro Oting massacre lagam victims kando national marches hobole declare krishe IB details habo
speech of His Excellency Putuku, the President of the People's Government of the People's Republic of Nagaland, on the occasion of 46th Republic Day celebration, CSQ, Hebron, 21 March 2025. My countrymen, today is a proud day for the people of Nagaland nation. It was on this day, 45 years ago, that we took the bold decision to proclaim our sovereign government to become a true ruler of our own country. Naga Republic Day marks the establishment of our government as dedicated by our political right in accordance with the international political system and ethnic that respect the freedom of the indigenous people. Significantly, this is the day of pride and determination of the Naga people to keep on asserting the God-given rights as a people and as a nation with our own government system based on our sovereign right. Ever since we assert our sovereign right, we have never bowed down to our aggressor at any cost of surrendering our dignity and pride as a nation. Let us continue to uphold the national principle under which we have reached this far. Countrymen, please keep in mind that Naga Republic Day is a symbol of Naga transition to becoming a free nation with our rights respected and honored, in keeping with making a true meaning of the Naga Independence Declaration on 14 August 1947 and Naga plebiscite of 1951. These historic Naga documents are still with the UN archive in New York. Such indelible testament before the UNO is a proof of the Nagas being subjugated and suppressed for more than 70 years by India. Countrymen, it is ironical that NACN is being blamed for delaying the Naga political solution. But the truth is, in delaying the Naga solution lies with India, and it makes no political sense crying false against the NACN. For more than 27 years, when into Naga political talks started, India has gone deep into playing divisive politics to keep the Nagas divided on factional line. The truth is, India wants to lessen the weight of the NACN in the negotiating table for Naga political solution. For this very purpose, Naga National Political Group was created to counterweight the NACN's price position. Framework Agreement of 3rd August 2015, using the agreed position of NNPG, India wants to confuse the Nagas through agreed position. Significantly, the many factions formed with the blessings of the government of India stand nowhere when negotiation for Naga political issue comes, because they simply do not know how to negotiate with manner as demanded by the complexity of the Indo-Naga political conflict as reflected by the historical political right of the Nagas. The irony is, they are negotiated by the government of India from their points of interest, leaving aside the historical and political right of the Nagas. This is the reason why they landed up signing the agreed position prepared by the government of India. This development only exposed the yes stand of the so-called Naga intellectuals and many civil society organizations leaders who have sold out their moral and ethical standard by hobnobbing with the factions hatched and nurtured by the government of India. This is the worst-case scenario of the Naga history today. Countrymen, let us be awake to the reality that being bled in the ground today. In the name of Naga solution, certain forces are treacherously plotting to do away with the Naga people's memorandum as represented by the Naga Club to Simon Commission in 1929, Naga Independence Declaration of 1947, and the Naga plebiscite in 1951. It is unthinkable that Nagas who have tasted the worst political and military pressures of the Indian government for more than 70 years would shell off their rights to India in exchange for a solution under Indian Constitution. May God forbid creating such abominable mess in the name of Naga political solution, because Nagas are not after a morsel of solution, after more than 7 decades of blood, sweat, and tears. Countrymen, let us stand by our history, culture, and constitutional values as we keep on asserting our national identity that we have proudly defended for more than 70 years. The world is now well educated and informed about Naga political struggle and its legitimacy. It was a struggle for our better tomorrow, free from political bondage. Our movement is to correct the gross injustice meted out to the Nagas after snatching away our political right and sovereign identity after the departure of the British government from the soil of India. Therefore, we must stand our ground till final justice is delivered and leave the rest to God. Countrymen, our political movement had gone through a series of bloody conflict as we stood the ground to protect the truth against falsehood. Let us learn from history that truth we follow is our strength, and that had brought us to signing the 2 historic agreements with the government of India, unique history of the Nagas as recognized in July 11, 2002, and the framework agreement on 3rd August 2015. With his 2 indelible agreements with the government of India, we have done away doubt, lies, might, and distortion, and leaving no scope for India to stand up against the truth of the history. God is truth, and the truth has guided our movement. In God we put our trust, and in Him we await justice to be delivered. Countrymen, despite all this act of inhumanity meted out against the Nagas by the Indian security forces, let us take heart with resilience and courage, for there is God who will be our pillar of strength and justice. On this occasion, I hereby declare that the victim of Yimpang massacre, Matikru massacre, Oinam massacre, Mogokchong massacre, Uting massacre, etc. as national material. In keeping with its spirit, NACN-GPRN shall not shy away to help and share the pain and sorrow of whose children and grandchildren of national martyrs. In God we trust for the day to come when we shall liberate our victory together. Let us not be shaken, and let us not allow ourselves to be fear-ridden because of this kind of massacre as recorded by history. There might be many victims who are silently crying for justice with their agonizing untold stories where their modesty were violated, dignity robbed, even to the point of getting raped and murdered. NACN-GPRN would welcome such a victim to come forward with courage to have their stories recorded, believing that it is not your fault and you don't do anything to deserve this. Rest assured that you are not alone, as NACN-GPRN would care to listen to your stories.
Hornbilltv.